Hi, my name is Mike McCann, and I bring you greetings from First Christian Church in Leesburg, Florida, where I serve as the preaching minister. I was asked by Sam to give a testimonial or some words in honor of Lane, recognizing his 45 years in ministry and his ordination 45 years ago this week. I consider Lane my lifetime best friend. We grew up together. I remember moving to Longmont, Colorado, when my dad was asked to come and serve as the preaching minister, the senior minister at First Christian Church, which later became Life Bridge after he retired. And I remember the first Sunday, it was March the 8th, 1964, because it was my parents' anniversary. And that Sunday, that day in Sunday school, I sat next to Lane. And he probably doesn't remember this, but he invited me over to the house, at his house, after lunch to play some ball. And I love ball. And Lane, of course, loved ball. And so I was up there, and that became kind of a tradition. Most Saturdays and or Sundays, I'd go up there and we'd get a game together with friends, football, basketball, baseball at the school across the street. Or if we didn't have a group, we'd make up some games with the baseball cards or football cards in his basement. Just some wonderful memories growing up together. We, of course, went through youth group together there in the church. And we preached our first sermon together. I believe we were in 8th grade, and it was a youth night. And we both preached, and we both felt really lousy about our sermons. I'll tell you that right now. But I still remember Lane's, and he preached on David and Goliath. And I remember a number of the illustrations he used, which I won't go into, but it was memorable. I thought he did a good job. After our senior year, we served as an intern, a summer internship with our home church there in Longmont. Had a great 12 weeks together, and at the conclusion, we shared a Sunday night again where we both shared a sermon together, and that was a wonderful thing. We also had a pretty interesting little group that we sang in our senior year, quartet, that we called the Uncalled For, and you can ask Lance about that. We kind of an infamous group that we get demands all the time to go on tour again, reunion tours, but we're not going to do that. But you can check with Lance on that one. Lane's a talented guy, talented musician, talented preacher. And I tell you this, he brings the word of God. I listen occasionally to the videos of the worship service there at Valley Christian, and I get so enriched and uplifted, inspired with Lane's sermons. Lane loves the Lord. As you know, he loves the word of God. He's a man of integrity and honesty, and he is committed to truth no matter which way the waves of society and even the Christian society are going. You can count on Lane to keep steadfast in the word. I am so impressed with Lane's kids. Sam and Hannah, I've not met. I would love to, and I hope to next summer. But I'm so impressed with their love for the Lord and their giftedness as they serve him. I just listened last week to the sermon with Lane and with Sam on baptism, and I told them they need to put that up on the webpage because it was just a tremendous job. Anyway, I know a lot of you through Facebook, excuse me, and would love to meet you, and hopefully will next summer. I plan to be out there. Lane has enriched my life. I can't tell you how much I love him, and I know he loves me. We've talked often on the phone, but right now I just want to express my love, appreciation, and honestly, my admiration for him. You've got a great leader there, a great preacher of the word, and I know that you're grateful for him. And I wish him many, many more years of ministry as the Lord directs. God bless you all, and thanks for listening to my little testimony about Lane. God bless.